Hey everybody, this is Mark from Garrett's Guitars in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I'm here with, I gotta say it, say hello to my little friend, the FIshman Loudbox Mini. I want to start off by saying I've been gone from YouTube for several months, and it's only because I was going to take a look. We took a planned break from doing it. Summer was here, and it just went on and on and on. And a lot of people did reach out to me and say they liked the videos and hope they continue. And I said, yeah, we're definitely going to get back to it. So I'm back. So this fits into the little amp series. Although a lot of the other little amps that I was doing in the little amp series are vibey electric guitar amps. Things that will give you, a colorful tone. This is not that. This is but this is a very useful amp that I use myself in live performing. I'll tell you how I do that. I'll tell you the features of this and why it's a worthy little amp for the little amp series. So, FIshman. FIshman's a great hardware manufacturer. They're located not far from here, about 40 miles away from here in Massachusetts. So they're our neighbors. We've been selling FIshman stuff for generations, I would say, since probably since the 80s, definitely since the 90s. They got way ahead of everyone when it came to amplifying acoustic guitars. Now there are other companies making guitar pickups, but their preamps and their guitar pickups were just ahead of everyone for so long. And they have this series of amps, and they do. This is the Loudbox series, and this is what they call the Loudbox Mini. Now, the original Loudbox was about twice as tall, a bit wider too, but did serve the same purposes, just higher wattage. This is only 40 watts, I think. But here's the great thing: you got two sides, two channels. You got an instrument channel with a 1/4 inch in. You got a microphone channel with an XLR in, 3-band EQ. A little bit of effects built in for the guitar, including reverb and chorus. A little bit of reverb for the vocal, and a master volume, so you can adjust. You can do your blend and adjust your own. So it's a mini mixer in the amplifier, which is tremendous. So if I have to be like in the corner of a restaurant or something where like people, they just don't, people are eating their dinner, or brew pub or something, just a really small room, I would bring this and just play and sing and send vocals and guitar into that, and it's done. Sounded all right. A little sound. It's the Loudbox Mini. But sufficient for just getting yourself a little louder than acoustic. So the best feature of this amp, and sometimes because companies, when they have a great idea, they put it only on their more expensive amps. But this being the most affordable Loudbox, also the most compact, they put a DI out. So it has an aux in here too, which you can plug in if you're plugging in 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch input with no volume control or whatever. Look at iPod. Although, do iPods even have headphone jacks anymore? I know the iPhone doesn't, but do they still make iPods? Not here nor there. DI out. DI out is super handy because this is kind of the next phase of what I would do with this amp, which is if I'm in the corner of a room but the room is bigger, or I need to make a more impressive sound, I would still use this amp, vocal and guitar, and I would go with the DI out to a powered speaker. Put the powered speaker on a stand, face it in the audience, and use this amp as my monitor. So I have a monitor and a mixer right in front of me, and so you hear yourself great, and you can everyone can hear you through the DI out. You get the same mix on both sides. So that's another kind of small self sound gig. Now, other things I've used this for in the past is if you're playing an acoustic instrument in a group and you just want to be like, everyone has guitar amps and bass amps on stage, and you can just have your acoustic guitar going through this. It's a very full range amp that just makes the acoustic sound better than going into especially a guitar amp. Or if you're going to the PA and then it's and then it's in the monitors, but if you need to make a little tweak, you have to ask for the tweak, and doing that during the show is not cool, So I usually don't I usually don't ask for anything that's not urgent during the show from the sound people. because it just breaks the scene kind of thing. But like you're like, oh man, I wish there wasn't so much reverb on that, and you just say, or hey, you know, I got to hear myself a little better. You can just turn yourself up a little. If you do it on the master, then you don't even disturb what the person's getting on the DI. So that's another great use for this. Use it as a thing, and a lot of people are relying on monitors. I would even use it with a keyboard, for example, or just something. I used it with an acoustic piano one night. I put a mic on the piano. I used a mic splitter, sent one side to this, sent the other side to the front of the house. Put this on a stool right next to the piano, and it became the piano monitor for playing a baby grand with a loud band, and it was fine. It worked great. It was kind of cranked, but its compact size also makes it real handy for that. So it's a mini mixer. It's a small amplifier. It can be used on not just acoustic guitar. What else? This thing, it looks like kind of like a toaster too, but it does not toast bread. Bluetooth in. Did I mention Bluetooth? That's super handy. You need to play music in between sets or something. You just Bluetooth your phone, especially if you got an Apple phone. You can't plug a thing into it. You know, you got, oh, where's my damn adapter or something. So Bluetooth. I wouldn't rely on Bluetooth for anything but that, but that's a whole other video. So they retail, I think it's 400-ish, I'll say. There was a slight price increase, so maybe it's 450 or something. Anyways, worth every penny. Whatever they're asking for it, get one, because super handy for any acoustic instrument, including mandolin. I've used it for mandolin, any acoustic instrument with a pickup in it. Works great. You can, on the Loudbox Performer, which is the size up from this, each channel can either be an instrument or a microphone. So that gives you a little more versatility in that. There's a few other things. It has more effects. It has more effects, and it has a little bit more of features, or definitely wattage. They're higher wattage. But I get around the wattage thing, like I said, by coupling it with a powered speaker. I don't even know if FIshman wants me to tell you about this, because it's a great little hack. So it's limited compared to its bigger brothers and sisters. However, it's everything you might need. Simple 3-band EQ, a little bit of effects, XLR 1/4 inch. You can do, if you have a microphone and an internal pickup, it has a phase switch, so you can just kind of check your phase on your instrument, making sure you're not losing anything to phase. Very handy thing. So we have them here at Gary's Guitars, but check them out. FIshman Loudbox Mini. The Loudbox Performer is a slightly bigger one. They have others in the series. FIshman's great company. We just great to deal with. Very dependable. They back up all their stuff with warranty. We actually, per customer, sent back a Loudbox that had a problem. They fixed it for almost nothing. Especially our tech was like, oh man, it needs I'd have to replace this whole board. I don't know what's on the board is failing. I can't find what the problem is. There's intermittent problem. He's like, I can't really find it. And FIshman said, oh yeah, we'll just do that. So they rehabbed it for us and got it back to the customer. So great company, great product. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for welcoming me back if you're a previous watcher of Gary's Guitars YouTube. If you're not, there's a couple hundred probably other videos. Like I said, gear reviews, lives, all sorts of stuff. Instagram, Facebook, all those kind of social media stuff. Just kind of find us there, get in touch. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.